Namaste. Today's yoga practice, I had this thought to do Mula Bandha and to match it with my inhales in the beginning. And then so after doing my Anapana before the yoga class started, I was just, tuning into my breath once more. And then once the sequence started, without jumping into pranayama, I started doing Mula Bandha on the inhales and the exhales. So just like an easy seat, and we were doing Supta Kasana, butterfly pose. And then as we were doing cat and cow and butterfly pose, I was just on the cow, or yeah, the cow poses. I was doing Mula Bandha. On the cat poses, I wasn't. And then my intention was to keep doing Mula Bandha on all my inhales throughout class. And I was able to, while doing that as my main focus, I was still aware enough for the moment, when the moment of the breath naturally increasing itself to make up for the activity. So I caught that moment, that special moment when the breath naturally just changes its rhythm from the normal breathing into a more intense and deep breathing because of the exercise. And throughout that, I was able to then put Mula Bandha in the back seat a little bit and then bring the pranayama into it. And then doing all this, I was able to like really do most of my poses well. I almost got into side crow pose. And then I was able to do like hurdler's pose for like 3 seconds with my foot in the air. And then I was just so proud. And it's like Mula Bandha really just activates my whole core, from the sides, from the corners. And even before I was unable to do boat pose and go down to the ground and then like come back into boat pose, I was unable to like keep up with the all of the boat pose and down low boat pose to high boat pose. But I was able to do a few, which was like a pretty good. I felt pretty good. I felt amazing. And then I had more freedom in my body because now I'm incorporating more aspects, more dimensions of my body in my conscious practice. And all this combined just brought me into like it's a very good state of being, because it's like the activity doesn't require as much anaerobic or aerobic energy. And so my breath is much more easier to control. And since my muscles have been loosening up, it's like I can just go into the poses easily. And just the ease of my breath, the ease of my muscles, the ease of my ligaments and everything being able to do what they do, it doesn't require as much energy. So it's like I'm more awake and more aware, and I have to fight less to maintain focused. And then this ease of focus is allowing me to incorporate more aspects of my body, more aspects of my mind, more aspects of my heart into the practice. And it's like I'm evolving to, just be a more complex organization in my awareness. And then I had a really like at the end, towards after Shavasana, when I was doing my metta and just sharing the space that I had built inside myself, just sharing it with the world, and thanking my body. It was like a very special thank you to my body. It felt a little more different, like my body was a little more open to my awareness of it, and it was like letting me in. And then there was even something, well, what I was thinking, something that like I normally don't think. Oh, it was my heart, because in like yoga it's mainly your mind and your body, and like my heart doesn't isn't really used. But I was like, hey, my heart, come and share in this amazing practice too. You don't have to be left out. And it was sort of like it was a little bit funny, because the heart too was like, oh yeah, I can come in. And then this just like let me into a deeper metta, where I was like, all other aspects of myself that I am not even aware of being helped by yoga, by just this mental and physical practice. I was like, all those aspects of me too that I'm not aware of, please come and share. come and share in this beauty and this work that has been done. And then it was like I started connecting to my, like in my body, I was like, the DNA of all my ancestors for millions of years are within me. And so I was like looking at that DNA inside of me and like every part of all my ancestors that are in me. I was like, guys, come, come and share in just this beauty and in this love and this, calmness and serenity and in this joy and this, built up explosion or expression of this beauty. I was like, everybody, come on, and share. And I was like, I was just spreading the meta. And then after that, I was, connecting to the whole world and the universe and just like everybody that can be helped, that can enjoy this, just come, let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy all of it. So I had like a really good metta session after my yoga class as well. And then, yeah, that was it. Mula Bandha and breath at the same time, and then just a really deep metta was very beautiful. All right, namaste.